Okay guys, welcome to my next video on Assetto Corsa. In this video today we're going to be looking at the special event Let It Scream. In this event we're driving around Spa, driving the Lamborghini Huracan ST. So we're going to have a little look at the details of the event that we're going to be taking part in now. So we're driving the Lamborghini Huracan ST as I stated just then. And we're looking at the power, 620 horsepower, weighing just 1,270 kilograms. So this car is basically more powerful GT3 car, but with slightly less downforce, as we'll get to in the track guide when we go through it. Racing around Spa, obviously one of the longer tracks on the calendar, as you can see there, over 7,000 meters long. So we're going to go through to the start of the lap and go through the conditions. Obviously there, we're running at 2 o'clock, mid to clear weather, 17 degrees ambient temperature. So we're going to start the lap now. So we're looking for a nice clean exit from the last corner. Then we're going to approach the first corner, looking out for the 100-yard board on the left, braking just before that with this extra power we've got, going down into first gear. Want to take a nice tight entry on that corner, using as much curb as possible. Be careful on the exit, we're running no traction control, so you may lose the back end if you're a bit too aggressive. And we're going hard on the power all the way down now. We're going to go into 6th gear, but as we go through a rouge, we're going to drop it down to 5th gear just to keep the revs going to maximum effect and get a bit of grip through there. And we're flat out there through there with this car. Obviously with the GT3 cars you don't need to downshift, but this car's running a little less downforce, so we just wanted to get that little extra bite through the gears. So we're going into the braking zone. We're going to brake a little bit shorter where we would than the GT3s before the curb there. Going down into 3rd gear, nice and gentle on the throttle through here, don't be too aggressive. Then we're going to be gently feathering the throttle again through this corner, then hard on the power once you feel the grips there. Going into 4th gear, hard on the power again, then looking out for the curb on the left where we're braking just before it again, down into 2nd gear. Try and take a tightest line as possible as you can there, then hard on the power into 3rd gear. You may hit 4th gear here now, and down back into 3rd gear. Use a bit of the curb on the left so we can get a good exit on this corner. Into 4th gear, then into 5th gear, and then we're going to try and take a nice tight apex in on this fast left hand. Down into 4th gear, you see there we miss the apex slightly, losing a couple of tenths of a second there, but we managed to get a good exit, so we're only losing about 200ths on that corner. Into 5th gear, then we're going to look out for the board on the top there. We're braking down into 3rd gear, staying in 3rd gear, try and take it tight to the curb there, then get on the power quickly there, little squirt of the power, then hold the power gently, and then harden the power again once you can feel the grips there. Into 4th gear, then back down to 3rd gear just before the curb, staying in 3rd gear on this corner. Use the curb again and use the curb on the exit. Into 4th gear, just be careful, you may need to give it a little lift of the throttle there just to keep it from running wide. And then into 5th gear, then flat out up to the fast left hander. Another tricky bend with this car, we've running with it being slightly less downforce than a GT3 car. So we're in 6th gear, so we're going to stay in 6th gear for this corner, flat out in 6th gear, trying to take it as nice and tight as possible. Be careful on the exit, looking out for that bridge above, just braking just past that and going down in 2nd gear, then 1st gear for the apex of the corner. Be careful on the throttle now, you can get a bit loose. We get a little bit loose on the exit again because we were trying to get the power down a little bit too early, losing another couple of attempts. Then we go over the line for a 1:19.2, which is nearly 3 seconds faster than goal time, so you got plenty of time in hand there. I mean, there was probably a low 18 in that if I would have pushed a little bit longer and kept at it, but I thought the time's 3 seconds faster, as you can see there. So we're going to run through the setup that we use quickly now. So going through the setup, we did make some changes in this because we started out by using the soft tyres, which we found were not the best tyres for this event, as we'll go through now. Running 7 wing on the rear, and obviously you can't change the front wing, that's where you get a little less front end grip. So we're running 10 on the power, we're running traction control completely off. The gears I would consider going down on the 4th gear 1 from what I had it there. See, I'm just altering it there. You may want to play with it and see what you think. I think it should go down by 1 from when I was driving it. Coast 40 felt really nice for getting the grip around the bends that you have to lift off the throttle slightly. Now, medium tyres, it's really important you run medium tyres. The soft tyres on this car just don't work around this track. The medium tyres just light the car up instantly, so make sure you try that out. Cambers running quite strong, quite aggressive cambers this time, and ride height as low as we physically could go. We're slamming it down as much as we can to get as much downforce out of the car as possible. Slightly stiffer than the suspension, very slightly as well, to get a bit more grip out of the car. And anti-roll bars slightly adjusted there, a little bit more aggressive. And the dampers, we've actually changed a bit more on this as well now. We've gone more aggressive like we would do with project cars, just to see what would happen. It seemed to work really well with the medium tyres. I don't know whether that's what was affecting the soft tyres because we went a bit more aggressive, but medium tyres felt really nice with this car. So make sure you give the medium tyres a try out, and you should be able to beat this goal time fairly easy. There is probably about a 4-second time that you can get it with, so you should be fine. So try the setup out, see what you think. make sure you leave a like and a little like and a comment if you found it really nice to drive. I'm going to leave you guys with a little replay of the TV cameras. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget guys, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Thanks again for watching.